Alright guys, here's my Pools of Soul / Royal Pools Leviathan raid guide. Let's get into the basics. Left and right side are both going to have 2 plates. These plates are going to have this little orb in the center called Psionic Charge. That makes it so that when you step on the black water, guess what? You don't take damage from it. Now there's a problem. When people on left and right, when they step on their plates, they're going to have Psionic Charge times 50. Basically that means that they have around 50 seconds to not take damage by the pools of black poop. But there's a problem. The Psionic Charge is not going to respawn on their plates anymore. The Psionic Charge is only going to respawn on the center plates. Now that we got the basics out of the way, let's talk about the strategy on, of course, how we're going to execute this little encounter. Guys, honestly, this is a really fun encounter once everybody knows what they're doing. Alright, so with that said, let's talk about the strategy that you guys are going to be rocking when it comes down to this encounter. You guys are going to have one person on top left and one person on bottom left. One person on top right and one person on bottom right. And then you guys are going to have 2 people on the center, okay? This person on the center is going to grab the Psionic Charge. I recommend that you guys maybe take care of 1 or 2 ads, and then of course you replace the person that's going to be at the bottom left or bottom right side. It is very important that you guys are stepping on the plates. As you guys saw right there, my friend D-Money was not stepping on the plates. Everybody needs to be stepping on their plates. The center plate though doesn't count, so don't worry about someone stepping on the center plate. Anyways guys, the point is that as you guys can see, I was at the middle. I'm going to replace the person that's going to be at the bottom. And the person that I replaced at the bottom is going to go into the center and grab Psionic Protection. And then he's going to replace the person that's going to be at the top. And then the person that's going to be at the top is going to grab his Psionic Protection in the center. And that's right, he's going to be replacing me. And the cycle basically continues. If somebody dies on the left side, it is up to the people that are on left side to revive them. If somebody dies on the right side, it is the right side's responsibility to revive that person. Okay? So that's just one tip that I want to give you guys. Another tip that I want to give you guys in this encounter, use your class abilities. Rally Barricades are amazing in this encounter. Okay? And Healing Rifts are also very, very great in this encounter, specifically in the damage phase. But anyways, now that, of course, we've taken a look at the first part of this encounter, let's take a look at the damage phase. It's going to get to a point where everybody's going to be on their plates for a long time and you're going to hear a dung, and that basically means that it's damage phase time. That means everybody is going to go to the center of the map and stand in the center circle. A tip that I can give you guys for the damage phase is that you guys want to make sure, okay, that you guys have warlocks placing down at least 2 healing rifts, okay? The reason why the healing rift is important is because if the bather hits someone, you're going to have an overshield, and of course you're going to have basically a healing that is going to be constantly happening on you. As you guys are shooting these canisters, you guys need to have 2 people on ad duty. Okay, now if you guys want to 3-phase this encounter and you guys are struggling and a lot of people are dying in this encounter, that means that you guys need 3 people on ad duty. Okay, so anyways, as you guys can see right here, our Psionic Protection is about to run out. We've stand on the center, we've damaged the canisters, our Psionic Protection is running out. So what we are going to do right now is finish off these ads. Okay, we're going to finish off these ads, and then we're going to eliminate a Scion that is going to be standing in the center with a melee. After you guys eliminate this Scion, another Scion is going to appear in the sky. Okay, it's going to be a ghost Scion. You have to shoot this Scion, because if you don't shoot this Scion, guess what's going to happen, boys? You're going to wipe. Just like that. But anyways, what happens after the first damage phase? What happens after the first damage phase is that everybody goes back to their original spot. So for example, I shoot the Scion that's floating in the air, and then everybody goes back to the original spots. I grab my Psionic Charge, and guess what? The cycle continues. I replace one person at the bottom, and then of course the person at the bottom goes to the center, gets his charge, and then he goes to the top left. Remember guys, people on right side only replace people on right side. People on left side only replace people on left side. It's a simple triangle replacement method that works very, 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 very well. Extra and additional tips for this encounter. If you have a Merciless, at the moment the Merciless is one of the best weapons to eliminate the bathers, and Zer is selling the Merciless at the moment as you guys are watching this video. So buy the Merciless. Another tip that can help you guys out a lot in this encounter, it's if you guys use those healing rifts and rally barricade a lot when you're on the plates. If you're a warlock, you specifically want to save your healing rift for the damage phase, but if you have to use your healing rift to stay alive, stay alive. If you have to use your super to stay alive, guess what? You need to use your super. If you need to step off your plate to eliminate the bather, guess what? You need to step off your plate to eliminate the bather. It's better being alive in this encounter than, of course, not being alive. Even if some people do get eliminated by ads, there is still a lot of room for error in this encounter. This encounter is actually very forgiving, unlike, of course, the Pleasure Gardens. Let's not talk about that, though. Anyways, last but not least, another tip that I can give you guys when it comes down to the bathers, like I said, is pulse grenades. If you're a Titan, pulse grenades destroy the bather. Okay, any area of Vic grenade, like a solar grenade, for example, or a thermite grenade for the Sunbreaker, or a void wall grenade for the Night Stalker, any of those grenades do wonders to the bathers. Another very important tip: the person that is about to be replaced should be calling out where his psionic charge is at. If your psionic charge is above 10, the person that is about to replace you can and should be taking care of ads on center. Because if you guys ignore the ads that are going to be on center, when somebody goes to the center to grab, of course, psionic protection, guess what's going to happen? They're basically going to get melted and they're going to get eliminated, and you guys are going to have to restart the event. So guys, keep that tip in mind. Anyways guys, that is pretty much it. If you're struggling in this encounter and you guys know the strategy, it basically just means that people just need to get used to this encounter. Be patient, the raid literally just came out and everybody is trying to figure things out. Even though they know their strategies, it's still pretty hard to execute. Like the quote says, easier said than done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, of course, you can drop a like and subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel for more Destiny 2 and Overwatch content. Peace out, see you guys in the next one.